Hey everyone! Welcome back! I am back today with more Kamen Rider Zero One. You guys, I am so excited. If you're joining me early today, you know what it means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much, and as always, I'm sending you up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description down below. So I am very excited to be finally getting back to actual episodes of Zero One now. As I record this, the last thing I saw was 35.5. Before that, I watched the 2 President specials, but I didn't watch any of the other specials because I was told they're kind of like not essential to the plot, and I really wanted to move on and get current. I'm so close to being current. So as I film this, I think they're about to release episode 39. So I mean, I'm like that close to being current. I'm really excited. So the recap episodes were really good. I actually really enjoyed them. They took what could have just been a clip show and really put, not only was it nice, like particularly 35.5 was just really, really nice to have all that recapped in front of you. You know, little things that have happened in like random sentences over the last 30 something episodes. They took them and put them in a nice little bow for me. But they also dropped some really cool twists on us throughout those 3 kind of like recap clip shows. And not to mention they were very fun, but also we finally had some long-haired Izu action. They finally addressed that and explained what it was. And apparently it turns out that she is the emissary of the Ark. So she's kind of like the assistant to the Ark, the way that Izu is the assistant to Aruto. And we found out that her name is, I'm just going to call her Az because that's the way it's spelled in the subtitles. I call Izu because it's also spelled that way in the subtitles, but you know, it's not consistent, but I'm just going to call her Az because it's not lost on me that we have is, as, we had was, so there's like a running theme there. So she is Az. And the whole recap episode 35.5 was all about how Metsubo Jinrai, how their members reached singularity. And it addressed some really interesting questions about Jin that I've had. Like, we still don't know exactly how he came back and evolved and everything. And we had that like little snippet at the end of the episode where he's like talking to somebody and he's like, yeah, it's all going according to my plan. So I don't know what's fully going on there, but I think we have a lot to look forward to and I'm really excited to get into it. So what do you say we get started with the next Zero One? Let's go. All right, you guys, that episode was insane. Let's talk about it because we had some really heartwarming things like Fuwa getting the AI friend. The AI friend in general is just like a really interesting concept that they're kind of taking the physical element out of it and putting more emphasis on the emotional element, putting more emphasis on the emotional support component and less on like carrying out different tasks and functions and everything. That in and of itself is pretty interesting, pretty heartwarming to see Fuwa like get a friend like that, and very sweet to see his family. Cause I wondered about that. I'm like, so they're all like fine. They're all like alive, most likely. So that was really sweet. The big stuff in this episode was really big because we had Yua almost getting killed. We had the Ark becoming, like, taking form, which was horrifying, but also, like, really amazing. I gotta say, I love, 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 love the design of the rider. Looks spectacular wherever it is, in the dark, in the light, anything. It just looks so sick. But, yeah, like, a scary amount of power. Being able to like draw up the weapons on command, being able to transfer like possession. So it's not just Horobi Like, if it was as simple as we can get through to Horobi can fight it, and then we can, like, get it contained. But no, it's not that simple. It can possess, I'm assuming, anyone who's been affiliated with Metsubo Jinrai. Maybe other individuals. But that's the way it looked because it went after Jin and then Fuwa. Naki was kind of out of commission, so we don't know if it could possess them, but probably. And I can't remember his name now, Ikazuchi, I think. Okay, so that's a big problem. And I knew that Jin could not be, like, on board with eradicating humanity, and apparently he and Yua were working to take down the Ark. But in order to do that, they had to bring about, they thought that by, like, bringing it about, they could more easily destroy it. And no, it was not that simple. I don't know how they're going to bring it down. But if they officially bring down the Ark, there's no more corruption and there's no more reason for the raid risers. So Zaya's plans go out the window too. So I was kind of like, so hang on. So the, like Metsubo Jinrai corrupted, the Ark corrupted the Zaya specs, the human gears and everything. So was it, but I think that was part of Guy's plan all along, was to, make technology that was like bad and then introduce a solution to it. I just got like a little thrown off because like when they started doing it with the Zaya stuff instead of the human gear stuff, I was wondering if he had planned for it to be the Zaya stuff that went out of control or just the Hiden stuff. But I think it was just like either. And he could introduce the Raid Riser. And we got like Kamen Rider Mom just like doing the henshin, like going full on Mama Bear, which was pretty funny. Wow, guys, this is bad. This is really bad because I gotta be honest, even like Guy's answer to this is not going to be powerful enough to take down the Ark personified. I don't know what they're gonna do. Are all three of them going to have to work together? Because what good are the Raid Risers if they don't work, if the Ark is just like the ultimate trump card to everything? I don't know. I really don't. But then that's the end of Zaya right there. Huh. Although it would serve Guy right because this is all his fault in the first place. So, meh. Wow, guys, what a great app. I can't wait to see what's going to happen next. The Ark is sick. Really, like, legit terrifying and looks amazing. I cannot wait to see more. I can't wait to know what's going to happen next. So this is episode 36. I believe they're going up to, like, 45, so we're closing in on the end of this, guys. Like, we are going to be wrapping it up. You guys already are, because you're current. As I film this. A lot of you are anyway. So you all are going to get to see episode 39 pretty soon. And I got to wait a little while, but that's okay. I'm very close. I'm almost there. So, all right, guys. Oh, it's going to happen. How are they going to, it's going to happen. Because we're in the last 10 eps now. We're going to get another power up, aren't we? We're going to get like ultimate Zero One form, aren't we? Are we? Are we? I think we are. I think it's time. It's usually like in the final arc, no pun intended, that we get something like that. So, all right, guys, that was awesome. I had a blast with it. Oh, I can't wait to see what's going to happen next. I hope you had as much fun watching as I did. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to join me next time, and we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.